Several area counties have been dealing with flooding the past 24 hours. One of those is Newton County, where the town of Brook has been hit with almost 7 inches of rain since last night. News 18's Brittany Tyner was in Newton County this evening and reports some residents are taking a look at the damage by boat, not by car. Brittany?
Yeah, Dan, there are a few homes in town with flooded yards. I caught up with a couple who was putting their boat in at the Conservation Club. However, they were using the Conservation Club's flooded parking lot. They tell me flooding in Brook is nothing new.
Brook, Indiana, right in the water comes up over the road, and what easier place to launch it.
Brook resident Carl Ward and his wife just bought property south of town near Iroquois River. They know the property has a history of flooding, so Tuesday night they decided to take the boat out to assess the damage.
We're building a new house out there, and there was a lot of flood stuff you have to go through to do that, and we met all that, but we want to get back farther along the river and see what all that's about.
So to do so, Ward launched his boat from the Iroquois Conservation Club of Brook, but not from a boat ramp. Ward launched his boat from the parking lot of the Conservation Club because with a reported 6.7 inches of rain, South Highway Street was flooded. High water signs like this one were a common sight in the small town. On Main Street, residents were pumping water from their yards into the road so it would get picked up by the town's drainage system. And at the Hazelden Country Club, the water covers some of the fairways, leaving the course abandoned.
It's like, holy smokes. I looked at my rain gauge and I thought it was 2 inches, but I went back and looked again, and last night it was 5 inches. And then during the night we got more.
If you come across high water on the road, turn around and find an alternate route.
We don't want to drive through this. So we're just going to take the boat and go for a scenic view.
Newton County Sheriff Tom Van Vliet says Brook was definitely hit the hardest. He says deputies didn't notice any major flooding problems in other parts of the county. He was not aware of any major road closures. Brittany Tyner, News 18.